There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, welcome to something a little bit different on my channel. We're going to be playing an early access game. I'm also currently downloading Subnautica 2 as well, so I can't wait to make some videos on that for y'all. So, this game is called Starruptur, and you basically play as a bunch of prisoners. You're sent to a planet to do God knows what. All I know is that that you can build factories and stuff like that, which is pretty cool, and also seems to have a pretty decent combat system from what I've seen, at least from the trailers. So, um, I was going to pick the engineer because it's kind of like my favorite type of class to play in any game that offers it. It's just something oddly satisfying about just making machines that do the work for you. um, yeah. Except for some reason, Builderman's turret and Forsaken it literally only slows down the killer, doesn't even really damage him, which is kind of sad, but oh well. Anyway, I picked engineer, which is Maven Caliente, convicted of smuggling drugs and dangerous material and aiding terrorists. Specialization engineering space excavation machines. Previous occupation lunar penal colony number 6T. Characteristics disobedient, sharp tongued, highly intelligent, can cause trouble. Weakness, her family. And then, of course, we have all these other ones as well. Might as well go over them real quick. The biologist, Samuel Kumalo, uh, convicted of terrorist attacks, illegal medicine practice. I mean, makes sense. He is the biologist after all. Specialization, xenobiology, machine sleeve production, um, previous occupation, Alexium mine, uh, characteristics, good-hearted, anti-government, uh, intellectual, uh, hates the IRO, always ready to make a sacrifice, very proud and ready to fight to defend the weak. Okay, I think I'm actually pick this guy instead of engineer. Weakness, exaggerates exaggerates senses of justice. I mean, I guess it does kind of make sense seeing that he did cause terrorist attacks. Then we have Chris Bonnet. He's a scientist, convicted of classified. Ooh, interesting. Specialization, astrophysics, quantum field theory, multi-dimensional mathematics. Previous occupation classified, so something tells me he's not actually a criminal, but a government agent. Characteristics, always the smartest person in the room, very uh, al- uh, very analytic and logical, well, not practical in his statements. Weakness, uh, tremendous lack of social skills. I mean, he's basically the epitome of uh, a high intelligence character that whose dump stat was charisma, not charisma, wisdom. And I already read over this, the engineer. So let's go to soldier, Hen Nurgu, Han Nurgu. Yeah, let's go with Han Nurgu. Um, uh, Convicted of desertion. Okay, so pretty bad, pretty bad. Specialization, interplanetary warfare, close combat operations, crowd control. Okay, previous occupation, military prison in Punaka. Characteristics, obedient, obedient, bro. He deserted. Obedient, careful and loyal. Always planning his every move. Values honor and duty over all else. Natural born leader, bro. You can't have that and be convicted of desertion. Weakness, none. Eh, I'm gonna go with the biologist. And this is also a multiplayer game, but I'm playing single player.
What the?
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commence holistic scan. Life vitals normal. Prisoner B1690, welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Claywood Corporation begins right now. Hello, I am Gal, your Galactic Assistance Liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
Hello. Training is a good sign. In the mines, they had to start working right away.
Yeah, one thing I don't mind at all when games like already have pre-made characters and stuff like that with lore and all that, especially if it well, because it kind of helps tell the story a bit. hmm Okay, welcome, welcome, dear convicts. Welcome, welcome to the first team of the new Argus project. Claywood Corporation is honored to welcome you to the surface of uh, Arcadia 7, located in the Ruptura system, in the URVX galaxy. This I hate it when those names are like that. It messes with my dyslexia. Uh, your presence as the first presence, yeah, your presence as the first team after more than half a century of stagnation marks a new chapter in the history of humanity and the future of our company. Oh, great! So we're dealing with corporate colonialism. Isn't that fun? Ugh. Well, might as well keep going. We're not too far off from that nowadays, are we? Your mission is to extract, process, automate, and ship the resources required on Earth. At the same time, we encourage you to explore and document this undiscovered world, a potential new era, a potential new Earth. Uh, you were chosen for a reason. Each of you has unique talents and experience that make you invulnerable pioneers. While your past may have been difficult, Claywood Corporation offers you a chance for redemption and a fresh start. Each completed order brings you closer to the freedom you long for. Good luck. Yours sincerely, the Claywood Corporation team. Corporate colonialism. I mean, why not? And then we have a basic item printer right here.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Raptura system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Okay, that doesn't sound too difficult. Okay, so what's press one? Oh, press one. Okay, so this is our little miner. Here's a meteorite. Hmm.
You can use it to create your base core. It will allow you to build other structures and will protect them from the lethal influence of Ruptura. Trust me, you'll want to be protected.
Okay, this.
That sounded ominous.
As long as you follow our instructions, you'll have nothing to worry about.
Okay, that sounds even more suspicious when you say it like that. Uh, let's set it up right. Let's set up the base core thingy. Uh, what button do I need to press for that? Is it the B button? Yep, Q button. Base core.
Good work. You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
Okay, so hold on. Okay, so this is the harvester in my hands. Ah, okay. And these are okay. Interesting. Okay, so we just need. There we
I
go.
wonder what the catch is.
I have no idea what you mean.
You brought me here for this relatively peaceful job. You gave me the best possible equipment. It's nice and calm here, like it was on Earth when I was a kid. But I know the stories about Arcadia. I know that nearly everyone who was here before me had died. So I ask again, what's the catch?
The Playwood Corporation's latest technological advancements ensure maximum safety. History will not repeat itself.
Corporate bullcrap. You've changed. I remember you weren't always like this.
You have me confused with someone else. I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison, and this is the first time we have met.
Bruh. I'm loving this storytelling. I'm sorry if it's a bit choppy. It's like I said, early access, and my computer probably ain't the best right now because it's got a few things going. Okay, now use the basic ion printer in the lander to create basic building materials. Okay, you make 120 of them. Okay, basic building materials. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that that this deposit down here was titanium. What's this one? Even more titanium. Not quite what I need. where do I find this wolfram ore? It can't be like a rare drop, can it, from this? Oh, this ain't it. Hmm. Hmm. That looks like some ore over there. If it's the ore I need is another question. Okay, here we go. Wolfram ore, sweet. And there we go.
Everything's ready. Now build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers. Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
Interesting. They say sleeve. Okay, so we got an airlock, a habitat. Now let's go ahead and cancel that. Let's pull out the printer again. We're going to need the airlock.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
Okay, I think I may have made a bit of a mistake here. Oh well. I'll have to add stairs later. Let's pull out the builder tool right here.
Great. Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the whole corporate colonialism, but I ain't complaining. This is my little work area. Oh, okay, sweet. So, what I can do, so now that I do have some titanium to give them, we're going to need the solar generator, the basic platforms, so that also includes stairs, which we're going to need, and an orbital cargo launcher.
The first reward was free, but you'll have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
Okay. So first things first, I'm going to, where's the platforms? I'm going to make some shallow stairs. There we go. Now let me go ahead build a solar panel. Okay, so we're going to need a few resources for that. So let's go ahead and build the solar panel. Can I, can I just say how much I'm loving the way they did the base building thing in this? And now we just need to go gather a bunch more titanium. I'm going to gather so much, I'm going to keep gathering titanium until this drill completely overheats. Okay, then I'm going to go for it again until it overheats again. There we go. I think I have enough titanium now to make some basic parts. Although I should probably gather some of this wolfsite or whatever it's called. There we go. That should give me enough to build the resources required for the cargo platform. There we go. I got my basic resources now. Oh, I see. So this is how you link them. Ah, okay. So that's where I went wrong. Now let me go ahead and press B. Okay, there we go. Now let's go ahead. Go over here. Oh, wait, I need some titanium. And there we go. Okay, now I need to build a power supply for the base, even though I already have one. I could go ahead and make another power supply. I have the money for it.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you.
There we go. And there we go.
The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead. Claim your reward.
There we go. Okay, so we got an oil extractor, a railway support, and a railway connector. Awesome. Sweet, we can make trains.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
Let's not play these games. You'll tell me anyway.
Maybe at least give it a try. I'll be sad if you don't even try.
We have an excavating machine and some transport system for cargo. I guess it's to automate the excavation process.
Good answer. But please smile next time.
Sweet. But anyway, that's where I'm gonna call it there. If you guys want me to do like a full series on this, I'd be more than happy to do it. I'll definitely keep playing on this save afterwards, and or just to learn the game a bit better, um, and all that stuff. So yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a nice day, and bye bye.